Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We're back out with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with this rare two-way three-point shot creator build in NBA 2K23. Now, before somebody says anything in the comment section below, I know this build isn't really that rare. It's somewhat rare. I know some people may not have seen it. Some people may have. I just want to show you guys the best version of the build today. Like I said, it's not the most rare build, but it's still a pretty good build and a pretty cool build name. Now, you can make this build at the point guard, shooting guard, and small forward. I don't think power forward or center, so I'm going point guard. But like I said, you can either go shooting guard or small forward if you want to. And then that sort of stuff doesn't matter. That's personal preference. All right, moving on to height with this build. Now, here's one key requirement in order to get this build name. You do need an 89 ball handle for Hall of Fame quick first step. So you cannot make this build 6'9". Tallest you can go is like 6'8", 6'7". So I'm going 6'8" personally. If you want to go 6'7", you could. Cannot go 6'9" though. And the weight, let's see. I think I'm going minimum weight. Yep, because we're going to have maximum acceleration and 82 acceleration. Now, personally, I am going to have an 85 three-pointer on this build. Now, as I tell you guys, if you actually max the wingspan out, as you guys see, look at the block. You can actually have gold anchor and gold glove with the max wingspan. I actually made a build. I wasn't show you guys that at first with just an 83 three-pointer with gold glove and gold anchor. I don't really think you need gold anchor on a guard build though, so I decided to go 7'5" wingspan for the 85 three-pointer, so we do get silver limitless range. I think that's more important. And then body shape doesn't matter. I'm just gonna pick build. All right, moving on to the attributes for this two-way three-point shot creator build, man. Make sure you guys do copy it down just like this. So the close shot going all the way up to a 67. This does unlock bronze fast twitch, bronze fearless, bronze masher. You cannot take this up too high or else it will change the name of the build. Driving layup is going all the way up to an 80 for the best layup packages in the game. Zach LaVine jelly layup packages. Driving dunk, we're putting this all the way up to an 86. So this build will have pro driving contact dunks and gold limos takeoff, which is pretty nice. And it's standing dunk, we're bumping this all the way up to a 69 just so we can unlock 17 finishing badges so we can get that gold limos takeoff. All right, moving on to shooting. Three-pointer, we are going to be putting this all the way up to an 85. Max that out, which obviously does give us silver agent threes and silver limitless range, which is pretty nice. And then besides that, we didn't really touch anything else besides in the shooting, just maxing out the three-point shot. Like I said, it is a pretty, I mean, it's not the most rare build, but it's pretty much just like a meta 6'8", 6'9" demigod build with a cool build name. All right, moving on to playmaking. Pass accuracy is going all the way up to a 75 for the LeBron James pass style. It's definitely the bare minimum. I'm pretty sure if you want to go higher, like maybe an 80 pass accuracy, you could. I just went 75 for the LeBron James pass style, pretty much all you need. And like I said, in order to get this build name, your ball handle does have to be an 89 for the Hall of Fame quick first step. That's why we cannot make this build 6'9", because you cannot do this at 6'9". But it's cool you're getting Hall of Fame quick first step and all the best drill moves in the game. And then speed ball, as you guys should know, we only need a 75 for the Michael Jordan dribble style. Now this build is a two-way, so it actually is going to have some pretty good defense. Interior defense is going all the way up to a 71 for the extra badge point. Perimeter defense, now you're probably thinking, oh, it has to be an 87 or 88 in order to get the two-way build name. I think because I do have a high steal, I actually do have a 95 steal on this build. We only had to go 86, which is not bad. Getting silver clamps, gold challenger, Hall of Fame workhorse. And like I said, now if you only went like 85 steal, then maybe you would have to do this, but I went all the way up to a 95 steal. So this build is going to have gold glove, which is really insane. Gold interceptor, gold glove is really nice. So like I said, since our steal is so high, we only had to go 86 prim D, which is pretty cool. And the block, I put this all the way up to an 88, so we are getting silver anchor on this build, and we also are getting Hall of Fame chase down artist, which is really nice. Silver anchor, you can stop centers in the paint, no problem. Then Hall of Fame chase down is also really nice. And the defensive board, we are putting this all the way up to a 74, which does unlock another badge point, as you guys see. And then we also do get bronze rebound chaser. And then I think I put the offensive rebound up to a 30. I didn't have anywhere else to put those attributes. All right. Moving on to physicals, speed is going all the way up to an 80. That's pretty much all you need. We're maxing out the acceleration. This does determine how fast your player can speed boost. You definitely do need that max. You have an 82 acceleration with Hall of Fame quick first step, which is pretty nice. And the vertical, we do have an 86 driving dunk, so you do need a 75 vertical for those pro driving contact dunks. And the rest of these attributes are going on stamina. You are going to be having a 90 stamina with this build. Pretty much all you need in this game. And as you guys can see, this is the build right here. 17 finishing, 18 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 22 defensive for this two-way three-point shot creator build. Like I said, it's not the most rare build in the game, not the most rare name. It is still a pretty cool build name. As you guys see, it's pretty much just like a meta old 6'8", 6'9" build with a 95 steal. Like I said, if you're fine maxing out your wingspan and only have an 83 3-pointer. The only thing you're losing is silver limitless range, but you still do get silver agent 3s, which is really all you need to shoot in this game. Then you actually could get all the way up to a 93 block, so you could get gold anchor. Like I said, I think most people would probably rather have the higher 3-pointer at 85, so I had to sacrifice gold anchor, and silver anchor is still definitely more than enough. But if you want the gold anchor, then you could max your wingspan out and then just have an 83 3-ball. But this is what I'm rolling with right here. All right, moving on to takeovers. We do get slasher, sharpshooter, playmaker, and lockdown defender. Now we do have silver limitless range. If you throw on one limitless range takeover, you could pull from half court like nothing. It's super OP. So personally, I do recommend limitless range primary. And then we do have contact dunk, so you could go easy blow bys. That is the best slashing takeover, or lock badge. Personally, we do have a 95 steal, really good defense, silver anchor and stuff like that. So I'm gonna recommend a lock badge. Like I said, you do have contact dunks. You could go slasher takeover or even play take. Even if you want to throw on limitless range primary, I mean twice, that's pretty much like having Hall of Fame limitless range. It's like crazy, but I'm just gonna go sharp and lock. Like I said, if you want to do something else, you definitely could. And as you guys can see, man, this build is similar to Lonzo Ball, Tyrese Halliburton, and Penny Hardaway. Like I said, this build is called a two-way 3-point shot creator. That's a pretty cool and somewhat rare build name. Now I'm gonna show you guys my personal recommendations for the badges. Let's get this to 99 overall real quick. All right, moving on to finishing. 17 finishing badges. You definitely want to get silver fearless. I'm gonna get fast twitch. How many is that? 7. And then I'm gonna get silver acrobat, and I'm gonna get bronze rise up, just so we can get to the tier 3s. Now we do have 17 finishing badges, so we can get this gold limitless takeoff. Definitely want to core this badge. And now you have to decide if you either want slithery or posterizer. I think I'd probably recommend posterizer because you do have pro driving contact dunks. I'm gonna recommend that. I don't think you really need slithery. If you want slithery, then you will have to add like 4 extra badges, 5 extra badges if you want to get at least bronze or silver. So it's up to you, but I'd probably just sacrifice it. And then I'd probably just come back down here and get Giant Slayer. If you want to get Aerial Wizard, then maybe you could do something like this. Yeah, you could do something like that. That would work right there if you want to. If not, I'd probably just run Giant Slayer, Rise Up, and then just Silver Acrobat. If you want to add extra badges for Slither, you can. If not, just do something like that, or just put on Aerial Wizard like I said. All right, moving on to shooting. 18 shooting badges. You definitely want Silver Agent 3s. I'm going to get Gold Green Machine. I'm going to get Bronze Amp, just so we can access the tier 3s. Now we do have silver limitless range. I'm gonna core this badge, and then I'm gonna get silver blinders. I don't think you really need catch and shoot with this type of build. And then 2 badges left. We're gonna get gold amp. That is literally perfect right there for shooting. I don't think you really need to add anything else to shooting. That's really all you need to be able to shoot consistently in this game. All right, moving on to playmaking. 20 playmaking badges. You definitely want to get Hall of Fame quick first step. I am going to get bailout, and then I'm going to get hyperdrive, just so we can get to the tier 3s. Now you definitely do want to core golden pluckable. Definitely want silver handles for days. And here's the thing, we do want to get gold clamp breaker. Gold clamp breaker is a really OP badge. We do have 4 badges left, so you will need to add 3 extra badges so you get this gold clamp breaker. I highly would recommend you add 3 extra badges so you can get this gold clamp breaker. Just for now, I'm gonna get gold hyperdrive, and then just let's see, probably the silver floor general. But like I said, ideally you want to add 3 extra badges so you can get the gold clamp breaker. That badge is really OP. Do not sleep on that badge. All right, moving on to defense. The best category of the build, 22 defensive badges. Now we actually do have a 95 steal, so you definitely do want to utilize the gold glove. You definitely want gold chase down, just so we can get to the tier 3s. Now let's see, we do have silver anchor, so I'm gonna core this badge. And then I don't think you really need rebound chaser. Challenger, if you want it, it does go to gold. If you're gonna be using challenger, then maybe you can core challenger instead. I'm gonna pass on that. I don't think you really need that badge, honestly. Well, I would get it, but it's a tier 3. It's just too expensive, and I think clamps is the better badge here. If you want challenger, definitely could get it. I would get it if it was like a 6-9. It was a tier 2, but it's a tier 3. It's just too expensive. And then I'm gonna get Hall of Fame chase down, Hall of Fame workhorse, and then 1 badge left. This doesn't really matter. I think I'm just gonna get menace. If you want to get interceptor, then let's see, you would probably have to go down to like silver workhorse, which I don't think it's really worth it. Hall of Fame workhorse is different. Highly would recommend having that badge on Hall of Fame. And plus, you already do have a 95 steal rating. Regardless if you have interceptor or not, your steal rating is so high, you're gonna get passing lane steals regardless, as long as you play the lane perfectly. Just since you have such a high steal rating, I think you can get away with not having interceptor. So that's what I'm gonna recommend for defense. If you want to add extra badges for interceptor, like I said, maybe 2 extra badges to take off menace, add 2 extra badges for at least bronze. You definitely could. It's your build. I think you're fine sacrificing it though. In my opinion, you really do have a 95 steal. But that's pretty much the end of the video, man. That is the new rare two-way 3-point shot creator build in NBA 2K23. Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comment section below, man. If you guys have any other rare builds you guys would like me to make, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll shout you out right when the video starts. I really do appreciate all the support recently, man. Make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out.